an internet issue, but yep, here we go. So Tom is on pole right now. So Tom is on pole. Obviously it was a one-shot quali, and well, I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, Callum P2. Wicked Red is P3. Omar is P4. Shotto, I think he's the new Alpine driver, and he is P5. Our Captain Badass is P6. Basket is 7th. Airchin is P8. Fat Joshi P9. Painted is P10, and Jenga Boy last race's winner is P11. So a poor qualifying for Jenga Boy, really good qualifying for Tom and for Callum, as he'd be looking to forget Spain and try to win this race after the disappointing strategy he used in the Ferrari. Obviously he's now in an Aston Martin, partnering up with Omar, who also kind of bottled it last race. So they both would be hoping to get a good result in Sao Paulo today, as obviously a sprint race, then the race. So we're gonna have a lot of laps of racing. Tom getting those tires warmed up, as the last car that is gonna approach the grid is a Williams car of Wicked Red, so he must have maybe spun out in the formation lap. As now the line, so I can't see the lights. Okay. Oh, is it late? Okay, come on. Come on. So 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out. Oh, 3 people get a drive-through, but it's lights out and away we go. And it's already chaos for the top 3. Wicked Red, Tom jump started, Callum jump started, Wicked jump started. So the top 3 have all gotten, and that's a yellow flag already. And I think that it's the new Alpine driver Shotto making contact with Basket Pro, the AlphaTauri. But yeah, I think 3 of them, when Tom jump started, and I think he kind of confused Calum and the others, and Wicked Red is going down places as he's under pressure from Fat Joshi now. The Red Bull, as captain, is up into P4. The guy who challenged Josh Jigaboy for the win in Spain, as now Omar is in the podium positions, but he is leading the race as it stands because of the drive-through penalties. As it's not been a great start for Wicked, down to P5 with the drive-through penalty. I see, okay, they're all surely gonna serve it now, as now Omar is gonna take the lead of the Sao Paulo sprint race. Captain P2, Fat Joshi P3, and Jenga Boy with 7 positions made is up into P4. Tom has really cost Calum and Wicked up on that one. So there's another L Tom has to face, as Omar will be looking to gain some time on the Haas driver. Decent start so far, especially really good start, especially for the AlphaTauri driver of Jenga Boy. Not so much for his teammate Basket, who is 1.8 seconds. Ooh, no, he's up into the P10. Yep, up into P10, as he's lost 3 positions since the start. Wicked Red with 5 positions lost, and there is a yellow flag, and that is the Ferrari of Calum that has spun into turn 1, as Wicked Red is gonna fight it, but Calum is not willing to give the position, and they've made contact, and Calum is in the wall, and he's reset the track, and that is not allowed. So that will get penalized, I'm sure. Maybe a penalty point. resetting to track isn't allowed in ECR, as we know, as the drivers should know. But yeah, is that a safety car? I think it's just a VSC. Wicked than Tom and Callum would have hoped for a full safety car. And is Callum gonna yeah, Callum is gonna have to box again, this time to change front wing, so he's basically losing so much more time after he boxed for the drive-through penalty. As also the Williams of Urshin is gonna box, and who is gonna come out ahead? His front wing damage as well, and Callum, sorry, I keep saying Callum. Callum, and that's oh my days, that's 2 more drive-throughs. Omar, wait, is it? Wait, penalties. Yeah, Omar and Captain with 2 more drive-throughs. And now Fat Joshi leads the race with Jenga Boy up into P2. Oh my days, Aston Martin, that's not what they want, is it? Fat Joshi takes the lead for Red Bull. As Jenga Boy in the sister Red Bull will be looking at 57% ERS. Joshi has used all of his ERS. It's 2 Joshes against each other, with Giotto up into P3. That's a really good start from him for the sprint race. Will be looking to get a front row finish. Gonna fight for it, I'm guessing. As the 2 Aston Martins went from first and third to 4th and 5th. Not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. As Captain as well. Yeah, Captain had a brilliant start and is down now to P6. And that is a yellow flag. Is that Urshin? And they've made contact again. Basket Pro. This is the 2nd time he has spun out in that corner. I don't know if there was a collision. And yeah, Jenga Boy is gaining and gaining. So let's go on a lap with Jenga Boy just behind the Red Bull. Takes it nice and cleanly, really easy on the throttle there. As Tom gets the fastest lap using ERS 40, has 41% left, gaining and gaining on Fat Joshi. The sister Red Bull against Red Bull. Really clean and smooth driving from Josh or Jenga Boy. I don't really care. As he is gaining a lot, he's gained 4 tenths since the lap started, and you can just tell he is pushing and pushing as he takes those corners very smoothly indeed. Giotto is almost 4 seconds behind now, and Omar is 6 seconds behind Giotto. So the Alpine is looking at a P3 finish. If he can keep Omar behind. Omar is gaining quite a lot. But now, since this first lap, since we've seen Josh's lap, he was 1.4 seconds behind. He has gained over a second, and with the fastest lap, so you can tell how much of how good of a lap it was. That's an excellent lap. He's gained a second on on Fat Joshi. How much ERS does Fat Joshi have? Jenga Boy is gonna send it down the inside, and he makes the move, and the Red Bull, and that's a brilliant switchback by the Red Bull, but they're still going up wheel to wheel. Jenga Boy is in front and is leading the Sao Paulo sprint race from P11. That is very impressive. Won 2 races so far this season. Obviously this will be his last before a huge break of maybe 3 races, 4 races of not racing. So we'll give the other drivers a bit of a chance, innit? As he's already gained 6 tenths up, and that's a yellow flag, and I think is that Wicked? No, that's not Wicked Red. Who is it? I think that was Jota. I don't know, there was a yellow flag somewhere. As Fat Joshi now would want to gain all that time back, and he is gaining all that time back. It's now down to 4 tenths. and he does have DRS, no ERS. Jenga Boy has 20% ERS to Fat Joshi's 4%. It's Red Bull against AlphaTauri, and Omar has gained a second on Giotto. Or Shot, I don't know how to say his name, okay? I'm just gonna go Giotto. As Captain is 6 tenths behind Tom, and Tom is 3 tenths behind his teammate. And that is a yellow flag, and it's that Basket again. That is Basket in the grass again. And he's being lapped. Being lapped by the Williams of Wicked Red. So that is Basket Pro's sprint race gone, as his teammate is in first place right now. And that's another yellow flag, and that is Basket again. Just can't seem to keep it on the track. As now we head into lap 8 out of 12. Fat Joshi really close. Just can't seem to find that boost he needs. No ERS, dumping it all out, the bit of battery he has. DRS isn't enough, and that is a yellow flag. And that is Tom who has spun. And Captain is up into P5, and now he's chasing Tom's teammate Omar in the Aston Martin. As now Fat Joshi still 4 tenths behind. It's so hard to overtake on this track. And that is Basket Pro, who's retired into the pits. He will start last in the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Fat Josh, Fat Josh, yeah, he has much more ERS, but he is dumping it all out on the straight. Now no ERS, he still can't gain on Jenga Boy. Oh, takes that corner awfully. That was a woeful first turn, and now he's out of DRS zone, but he will get a round of DRS this lap. But he needs to gain 2 tenths, not even 2 tenths. And who is that? That is the AlphaTauri of Basket Pro. As now the gap to Omar and Giotto is 2.4 seconds, so Omar is gaining, and he will be looking for that P3 finish. As Josh is comfortably in the lead and on for pole position. Really laggy. Very laggy. Yeah, he is lagging a lot, and that's a yellow flag. I think that is painted P8, so he's in the last position, points position you can get. And is that Williams car? That is Urshan in P10, who has spun in turn 1. As Josh is 1.2 seconds off his best lap, so the tires must be maybe going a little bit off. As now is Fat Joshi, yeah, Fat Joshi is in DRS zone, and that's a yellow flag, and that's Callum that's had maybe a bit of a spin or a scare. It's been domination so far from Jenga Boy. He's gained 10 positions. As Fat Joshi just can't seem to get on Jenga Boy's pace. He will take a front row finish. P2. P2 is a very great position to finish in, and that is 7 points as well. As Omar, the gap is 4, and that's Callum again. That's brought out a yellow flag. As Omar is gaining on Giotto. Now it's a 1.3 gap, 1.3 second gap. Can we see a last battle fight for P3 as we head into lap 11, so 2 laps to go. Omar is gaining and gaining. He's done brilliantly to gain all that time. As now Jenga Boy leads by 1.8 seconds. Giotto needs just to keep Omar behind for one more lap. Omar has done brilliantly to come back after the drive-through penalty. Wicked Red, that seemed like it screwed him, the drive-through, as he has not been on the pace so far. P7, that is 2 points for the Williams driver. And this is the last lap. As we enter the last lap with Omar, will he get close enough to get that P3 finish? He's been pushing for it, been doing amazing. He has DRS. Giotto doesn't have DRS. He's very, very close. It's ERS. Giotto is gonna hog the inside line, and Omar takes P3 in the sprint race. And Giotto just couldn't do anything to defend that. Omar was just too close. As now it's Callum who's down to P10 now. He's gonna start in the points in the main race, but hasn't been the best sprint race for him. Urshin in P9, but it's all this man so far in Tier 2. We've all heard Jenga Boy in Tier 2. We've only heard Jenga Boy so far, as he's gonna take the first sprint race win of the season, and he wins the Sao Paulo sprint race and is on pole position for the main race. A brilliant drive. Two second gap as Fat Joshi P2. Omar is gonna start in the second row with Giotto, as captain is on the third row. Tom joining him. Fourth row is going to be Wicked Red and Painted, and on the fifth row is going to be Urshin and Callum. Sixth row, Basket Pro, who has DNF'd in this race. That was a lovely ending for Callum. As now it's Urshin who is still on the track, and he's gonna go up into P9 there. That was an interesting sprint race. Not much action, except the maybe Fat Joshi and Jenga Boy, and the start was hilarious, if I'm being honest. It was very chaotic with the drive-thrus. So that is it, the first ECR Tier 2 sprint race this season, and it goes to Jenga Boy. So that's 8 points plus pole position for the Sao Paulo main race. Driver of the day, Jenga Boy again, as AlphaTauri look to challenge for the constructors titles this season if Basket Pro can get on the pace. As we head now to the main race, so yeah, that is a very good result for AlphaTauri again. Oh, sorry about the dog, can't do much about it. Yeah, so sorry about the dog. I mean, I can't just close his mouth in it. As Ryan has bottled another race, honestly. Ryan, what are you doing, fam? P7, mate, P7! P7, behind Tom, mate! Your rival, P7! Oh, my days, mate. You should be disgusted, mate. Alright. So, obviously Tom and Ryan rivalry is still going on. As we start the formation lap, Jenga Boy will be hoping for a really good start. Let me run you through the qualifying positions. We have Jenga Boy on pole, Fat Joshi joining him on the first row, P2, Omar P3, Giotto P4. Obviously had to concede the position in last lap. I think it's Michael, isn't it? Michael is in P5, Tom P6, Ryan or Wicked Red is P7, Painted had a very good race in Spain, is in P8, Urshan P9, Callum P10 starting in the points, and then Basket P11. So far very good from AlphaTauri. Just need Basket to get on with the pace. As the grid now lining up, and the last car is now approaching the track, and Urshan seemed like he couldn't park the car. As we head now, it's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out and away we go. And that was, I think it was a slow start from Josh. Yes, it was. As Fat Joshi now is up into P1, Omar P2. As we head into turn 1, and it's chaos, and the Alpine has almost spun. There was contact made and Alpine is off. Wicked Red is up into Callum's off. Wicked Red up into P4 as Callum is already off on lap 1. And that was a disastrous start from Jenga Boy. What was that? You muppet, bottling it like that. As Wicked Red would now be hoping to gain some time. And that's the other AlphaTauri off. It's not been the best. It's not been the best start from the AlphaTauris. Now Fat Joshi leading the race like he led the sprint race. Jenga Boy still very close, as Omar is only 4 tenths behind. Now Omar will be dumping his ERS, as they're gonna go so. Fat Joshi's gone so wide, and Omar takes the fastest lap and P1. As Fat Joshi's gonna try to go round the outside, but Omar makes the move absolutely brilliantly, as that is a yellow flag, and that is Basket again who's off and is already gonna get lapped. I jinxed him. And he's off again, just can't seem to find to keep it on the track. As now Jenga Boy will be looking to get past Fat Joshi to get P2 to maybe get P1, as it's still lap 2, and he could recover from that disastrous start. Wicked Red, a really good start, up 3 positions, really good start by Urshan as well, up into P7. Michael has lost 1 position, Tom has lost a position to Wicked Red, and it's in P5. And obviously Wicked Red known for spinning the car on this game. Use only 25% ERS left. As now Fat Joshi is gaining and gaining. He's not using ERS. Omar has, and Wicked takes the fastest lap, but now Michael takes the fastest lap by almost a few thousands. As now DRS is enabled. Fat Joshi will have DRS against Omar. Omar taking the inside line, Fat Joshi round the outside. Omar's gonna defend the position wheel to wheel, and Omar is still in P1. Jenga Boy should be loving this. I mean, they're losing all that time. He's gaining a lot, gaining and gaining, as he'd be looking to get by both of them by lap 10 surely. with the pace he's got. And that is Callum, who's off again on the yellow flag. Maybe just had a bit of a spin. As now Omar has gained 8 tenths on Fat Joshi. And now Fat Joshi under pressure by Jenga Boy. Obviously, but will have DRS. And Fat Joshi has like no ERS. No ERS. As Jenga Boy has 63% to Fat Joshi's 3%. This will be a great battle. 6th and above is fighting for positions. And it's in a kind of like a DRS train. Yeah, this will be annoying to some drivers who want to get by. As now Jenga Boy is he gonna send it? No, Fat Joshi has won. That is not good for the Red Bull. As Wicked Red now, oh, and that is Basket getting lapped by everybody. He needs a safety car or something just to help him. I don't think even God can help the guy. As Callum has left the session, and I think he's binned it. Yeah, he has. As now Jenga Boy is 1.7 seconds behind Omar in first place, obviously. As Wicked Red up into the podium positions. Can we see a Tom versus Wicked Red fight? Can we see a Wicked Red versus Jenga Boy fight? As they're very close. The Williams driver. Now Wicked Red will have DRS. Jenga Boy won't. Not enough. As now Tom in the Aston Martin hopefully gonna fight Wicked for that podium position and get a really good result for Aston Martin. Obviously his teammate up into P1 so far. Oh, what happened to Jenga Boy? He's lost it. What a prat! What a prat! He has lost it. Oh my days! This is just incredible, Jeff. Oh my god, what a twat! What a prat! Go to Malaysia, you Kinder Egg, mate. Oh, bottled it. What a crisp. Honestly. Oh, Tom is gonna get it. Oh, he's done it. P2 for Tom. Oh, Ryan's put it. Oh my days. Has no following as well. Oh my days. What a prat. I told you, he's known for spinning the car. I've bloody told you. Oh, what a muppet. Has bottled his own race. Was in P2 as well. What a muppet. As now it's an Aston 1-2. And are they gonna fight each other? Oh, it's a VSC. Oh, it's a safety car. Okay. Oh, this is just gonna help Ryan, honestly. FIA, mate. Michael Massey. What a prat, honestly. 2 muppets driving in tier 2. What are they doing, mate? Fighting for P1. And you both bin it in the same bloody corner, fam. Oh, it probably wasn't in the same corner, but it was the same lap. Oh, honestly, prats, honestly, muppets, honestly. Really, really. Oh, Aishin is up into P4. Since when do you see that Aishin in P4? What a race so far from him. As Ryan and Giotto are both inside the pits, as Jenga Boy has left the session as well. So Jenga Boy is on AI right now. Obviously, it's it's an Aston Martin 123 safety car and 2 cars. Yeah, Aston Martin 123. What a race so far for Aston. Oh, and Urshan has been overtaken under the safety car. What has happened to Urshan? So far an Aston 123. Obviously counting the safety car. Omar leads. The safety car leads right now, to be honest. So yeah, Omar leaves. Tom is in P2. Michael P3. We'll be hoping to get another podium on the board for House of One team. Urshan, very surprised that he is up into P4. As Jenga Boy has joined again and he is in P5. Giotto is in P6, losing 2 positions since the start. Fat Joshi has lost 5 positions since the start and is in P7. Wicked Red up into P8, down into P8, sorry. Callum, who's obviously in AI right now, is in P9. And is Basket still in the session? Will Basket catch up if he'd be able to overtake the safety car? As painted, this is P10, the last points position in this race. As hasn't been the most boring race so far. Hasn't been as entertaining as Spain so far, but decent race. Obviously we're still on lap 8, so anything can happen. Obviously Wicked can DNF, and that's a 75% chance of that happening, but so won't be surprised. Really surprised that Jenga Boy binned it, as the safety car is in this lap. So can Basket overtake? No, he cannot. So Basket is still lapped by everyone. Another Pratt. What a Pratt, mate. What a Pratt. As Omar, as Tom is ready for Omar to go, and Omar has gone, and he's caught Tom sleeping a little bit. That's a decent restart by Omar, as they're gonna go all into turn 1, and that is someone going very wide, and is that Wicked? Okay, it's not Wicked, but and that is that Jenga Boy that spun. Yeah, it is. Painted up into P8. What the hell is happening right now? Jenga is down to P9. What a Pratt. As we go like 4 wide. What the hell is happening? Like there's like 2 AIs. Wicked Red is a 5-second penalty for Callum, as the Williams are in P4 and 5. Wicked Red now chasing the podium position, as now Tom and Omar have got a comfortable lead. As Josh on the radio saying Urshan was so laggy and put me off. So yeah, understood, Jenga Boy, understood. But you still washed, so no excuses. As Jenga Boy now gets past Callum in the Ferrari. As Tom now will be looking to get that P1 after last week's race. Yeah, I got a little stick drift. My apologies. As now both on 9-lap-old medium tires. Fat Joshi and Wicked are gonna go side by side. Wicked Red down the inside, and he makes the move on Fat Joshi, and he's up into P3 in the podium positions. Fat Joshi's still very close to him, as Urshan will be looking to get by on those mediums compared to those hards. Oh my days, mate, sorry about that. I don't have my notifications off. As now Urshan is so close. Giotto is on sub, so that is an interesting pick by Giotto. as Painted is P7 and is on the back of Giotto with hard tires. DRS enabled this lap. So will we see Tom and Omar fight it out for P1? Let's find out, shall we? He's too far away this time, but he will get the DRS as Wicked is 3.6 seconds behind his rival. And yeah, so far so good for the Aston Martin boys. So far so good. Very good indeed. As Jenga Boy is down to P10. That is poor. Piss poor. From the Australian GP winner and Spanish GP winner. Already has 8 points, and is that Jenga? No, it's not. Okay. It's not a Jenga, it's Basket, okay. It's 21 seconds behind P9. Just needs a safety car, honestly. As Tom now has 47% ERS, Omar has 75%. You could just tell the difference between the ERS. Can Tom get him on the straight? He doesn't seem to be close enough, even with DRS. He's not using any ERS, so he's not going to push Omar, but he does need to gain if he wants that P1. They both need to box soon as well, so Wicked is technically, if he can keep up with them, is technically in P1. And who has spun? Okay, Basket has retired in the pits, and that will be no points for him this afternoon. And no points in the sprint race. P11 in sprint and P11 in the main race. You have to feel for the guy. As now it's gonna be 12 a lap old mediums. When do they box? As Tom using a bit of his ERS, seeing Omar gain all that time. And which Aston is gonna box first? Also, let's remember Urshan is on 11 lap old tires as well. Those mediums will be dead in a few more laps. As Jenga is gaining on KLM's AI, he's about 28 seconds behind Michael, who's in P8, who's then 13 seconds behind Painted. Oh no, my math is so wrong there. Okay, my math is so wrong there. And who? Oh yeah, that's just Basket again. Alright, my math is so bad, worse than Wicked's right there. So Jenga's 15 seconds behind Michael, and Michael is 13.6 seconds behind Painted, which means overall 28 seconds behind. Jenga Boy is 28 seconds behind the Mercedes driver. Been very bland so far, as Fat Joshi is not keeping up with Wicked. Aston Martin, the Aston Martin boys are still staying out. So 13 laps for those mediums. When do they box? Giotto now 7 lap old softs. They'll be starting to die off now. Up into P5, the Alpine driver. In fact, Joshi has just gone so wide there. Giotto is now on the back of him, as Tom is gaining little by little on Omar. Not really much going on right now. Giotto now 7/10 behind, so those softs are gonna be going off in maybe 2 more laps. If not, if they're already not off. Yeah. Come on, Tom. You got this, mate. You got this. After such a disappointment in Spain, he would be looking just... That P1 will just boost his confidence very, very up. Is now 9/10 behind, so Omar is gaining on his teammate with the same lap of tires. Almost a second now, 9.5 tenths. Honestly, I'm getting tired watching this. Oh, this is gonna make me go to sleep. As Tom is boxing. So Tom is the first Aston to box. Omar gonna stay out on another lap, and Tom is gonna be in like Tom is gonna be down in P7. P6, since Urshan is boxing, and that's a nice pit stop. Here comes Urshan now. Okay, nice pit stop as well. As now Tom is gonna exit the pits. And he is. As now Tom is 21 seconds behind the leader, so he needs a good he needs a good outlap. 22 seconds now. Obviously, cold hard tires is a nightmare on this game. As now Josh is up into P8, Michael P9. Hasn't been the best race for both drivers. Now Omar. Yeah, Omar is gonna box, and Wicked Red takes the lead of the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Making up his way now. Now Omar still in the pit. So how long is this pit stop? Is Tom gonna undercut his teammate? No. Oh, that's a really big difference. What is gonna be the gap to Tom and his teammate Omar? Omar, I think, did just enough with those tires as Tom almost loses it. And Omar has gained over 4 seconds. 3.5 seconds he's gained out of staying out on that one laps. Obviously he has very cold tires right now, so the time will go down if Tom can get on with it. As now Wicked Red is leading by 2 seconds. I'm not sure if he can stay out for the whole race. He's got 19 laps to go, which means he would have 29. I think that's impossible. 29 lap old hards. Makes his way. As Jotto now is gonna box. It's a really good stint on the softs. 10 laps, 11. Well, let's count it as 11. It's Painted now is up into the podium positions. Yeah, Tom is up into P5 now, and he's only gained a few tenths on his teammate. Let's see, any warnings? Oh, I can't chase race. Oh, okay, yeah. So far there hasn't been a warning. That's very, very good. I mean, obviously there hasn't been a warning of track limits. There has been a lot of collisions so far, and the 5-second time penalty for Calem's AI. So far so good. And oh my god, it's glitched. It's glitched. Oh, EA, why do you do this? EA. Alright, give me a second, guys. Oh, I can't even leave, mate. What is this game? Honestly, what is this game? Does it always do that when you're in race director, or? So go back, yep. It's freaking glitched. Oh my days, what a mistake, what a mistake. Freaking hell, man, this game is awful. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Oh my days, honestly, I can't be asked. I can't be asked with this game. I just can't be asked. It's saying the race has already ended. Fuck. Man. Well, that's it for the stream, I guess. Jesus, I'm so sorry, guys. Honestly, what just happened here? I can't exit race director. Fuck. Oh my days, honestly, what is this game? What is this game? EA, what is this game, mate? What is this game? Freaking hell, man. Oh my days, honestly, what's the point anymore? Oh, I apologize to everybody. Didn't know it would glitch if you check race director. Twats. Honestly, twats. You can't fucking make an F1 game like this, man. Oh. Well, I should just end the stream now, innit? Can't close the game, because then the stream will end. I can't exit the game because it won't let me, and I'm stuck in race director. It's not letting me exit. Fuck. What is this? Bunch of twats, honestly. Bunch of freaking twats. Well, all we need to know is Josh bottled it. Josh has bottled it. That's all we need to know. Oh, this is so annoying. This is all Wicked's fault. This is all Ryan's fault. Jesus Christ. Good job, Ryan. You made my game lag. Good job. What a shit owner, honestly, mate. There's never been an owner worse than him. Alright guys, that is the stream then. Hope you enjoyed the 19 laps we saw. As yeah, EA are a bunch of twats and cunt. Surprisingly, we got to see Wicked in P1, which is a very good surprise, but very sorry this is how the stream is gonna end. Very sorry. So yeah, I honestly don't know what to do. Actually might have to end, man. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Who's in first right now? Oh my days, man. This freaking game, man. This fucking game. Oh my days. Let's see Omar super license. Okay. C in safety. I wonder why. He gets like 17 seconds of penalties every race. Now, yeah, can't freaking exit out this. So yeah, that is race done. I don't even know what lap it is. I'm so sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. Ryan, you're a prat, mate. It's all your fault. Learn how to run a league, honestly. Freaking hell, man. We need Olaf. So yeah, boys, I hope Wicked DNFs. I hope Tom wins or Omar. Both of them would be nice. Joshi deserves a podium. I hope Josh doesn't get a comeback because he's washed. And so yeah, that was the stream, and we will see you next round. Yay! Good, very good. Yeah, EA twat. So yeah, and follow f1.francesco on TikTok. Yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you later. I'm sorry I had to